Blackstone Publishing presents Sarah, a novel by JT LeRoy. Foreword written by Billy Corgan and read by Leigh Ledare. This book is read by Winsome Brown. For Trevor and Nicole V. Gagne.
Foreword. As someone who spent a lifetime in dark studios making records, I took the suggestion of speaking via telephone to a young gifted writer as relief, for the tedium of that space is oppressive. So 'twas here the voice of JT crackled to life in my ear, but the drawl seemed hyperbolic and wavered most unsteady. Well, hello. Part man, part wannabe woman, all androgyne. JT wanted to know everything about me that I was willing to spill. And he, more than anyone I've ever known, listened and listened more. Can we talk again tomorrow? He asked shy-like. If that's all right with you. We became partners of sorts, charting not so much the backwaters of the landscapes that inhabit his brilliant books, but in scheming for a greater art, of living and becoming. So it's only now, almost a decade and a half later, that I can see we were broken pieces, not so much looking for a soulmate to fit into the other's jagged edge, but to confirm that our shared search and its ultimate exhaustion was not so futile. For those who wonder about the difference between JT and Laura Albert, for Laura is here with pen in hand and is as dutiful as they come, and JT cunningly sits like some trailer park overload on her heart, I can attest, hand on my own heart, that JT is real. And I say this not as some contrivance to get you to soak in the pages past this one. Mark my words, the Terminator is as real as you or I. And that is why what few precious pages we have from his hand through hers ring like sonnets and psalms, and of old gods that took form in the vanished age. Truth is truth and love is love, and Laura loves JT, even if he didn't always love her back. Which explains why, as scribe, she took the bullet for him and fled to the cross. And it was she and not JT I spoke to that morning when the posers and half-celebrities turned and ran, when they and not Laura were exposed as the frauds in a nasty narrative that had to play out. I say had to because it was destined that she be seen too. For if JT was the voice, Laura was the courageous one who took him to Oz and Con and those dank literati canyons of New York. If you're more comfortable with the ease of nom de plumes and gender fluidity and the juices that flow from the various orifices of life, fantastic. But I'm telling you, JT is very much here, and here, and here, ever in spirit and by slashing shards. Yet then again, so is mighty.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?